Hi everyone, it's Loretta and I am going to be participating in the Winter-Collab this year, and there's a whole bunch of folks, I think that there are 29 that are participating in this Winter Fun Collab. So today's theme is cards. Here's my card. I do hope you found that funny. No worries. Today is kind of a combo video because we're going to make this project as part of the collab, part of my craft fair series. You're going to need a planner or a notebook. I prefer the ring binding system. They just happen to be very easy to use. This one is a me and my big ideas, the Happy Planner one. And the covers of these measure 5.25 by 7.5. And it so happens that this card measures 6.5 by 7 3/4. So this is perfect for this project. We all get Christmas cards every single year. And many times we really do get some we just don't want to get rid of. This is a great way to use these planners up. Use these cards up and create a really great gift. So the first thing I'm going to do, actually supplies, you're gonna need your cards, laminating machine, scissors, paper trimmer, laminating sheets, and that's about it. If you don't know what your cover size is, measure it. I will try to leave a PDF file somewhere in the description box of this video or on my blog so that you will know the sizes. You'll also need a paper punch of some kind. You can use the Happy Planner punch, or you can use a disc bound punch like Lavender. I really like the Lavender punches because they're strong and they'll get through the laminate. First thing I want to use my paper trimmer, and I'm just going to cut this. The Happy Holidays is all well and fine, but I'm not like completely wild about it. And he is actually on pop dots, which isn't going to work for this project. So what I'm going to do is real gently remove the pop dots. I do have some undo, and this has gone up in price quite a bit. It doesn't look like I'm going to need it though. But I'm going to take these pop dots and I'm going to take this bow off. You really need to get rid of anything that's two-dimensional. And since I don't like this Happy Holidays, I'm going to take it off. But before I do, I'm going to go get some scrapbooking paper or something to put there in its place. I have this glitter cardstock in my collection that I've had for a long time. It is 12 by 12. And so that's going to be way plenty than we need for this project. So I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to follow Mr. Snowman's base, just like that. Put him aside, and then use this as my template. Here, and I'm going to use a glue pen to reattach this back onto the surface. It's real easy to see where this is going to go. And I'm going to use my glue pen to put the snow on as well. This is where you could personalize this if that's what you want to do. Okay, so now we're going to get our trimmer back out. 5 1/4 by 7 1/4. So I'm going to cut this down to where it needs to be. This is a caterpillar crop. Battery's dead. I was going to show you that it lit up, which it does, which is really nice. So that's the width we need. Now we need to cut it down to 7 1/2. what I'm going to do is actually take that off the top and off the bottom. My piece of laminating material is going to get cut about 1/8 of an inch bigger than those measurements. I'm going to take a little bit more off this side. This is going to go in my laminating pouch. I'm using a Scotch laminating machine. I've had it for a long time. It's actually got crud and stuff on it. I got this for like 14 bucks at Walmart when they changed the style of this machine. As long as it's a heat laminator, it doesn't matter. And I'm going to send this through a couple of times. And let it cool, and I'm going to use the envelope that comes with the cards, and this is going to make a dashboard. I'm going to cut my laminating material to a 1/4 of an inch. The laminating sheet is measuring in at 4 3/4 by 6 1/2, and the little envelope piece that I cut is a 1/4 inch. The nice thing about doing it this way is that you can use a dry erase pen if you wanted to write on this, or you can just use it as a place marker in your planner, which is what I am going to end up trimming this off a little bit after it's laminated. Make the back cover off camera, and then I will show you how to finish them up. Before I punch the holes for the binding covers that I made, I'm using a scrap of laminate material that's been laminated just to make sure that this is going to fit. Most of the time, this line right here is where you're going to want to be, but to be sure, I'm going to go on and punch it, because this isn't where you want to make a mistake. Now this is obviously a scrap. You can really tell because it's too long. As you can see, it's going to fit perfectly. I'm going to go ahead and punch my dashboard. Oh, I was going to trim this laminate. I trimmed it up. It's not perfectly straight. I'm going to line up the laminate with that line. You need to decide which one of these is going to be your front cover and which is going to be your back. This is going to be my front. I'm going to line up. But since I want the snowman facing out, I'm going to turn him upside down and punch the back cover as well. That back cover is smaller than the front. I doubt very seriously anybody's going to notice it. Stay tuned for the entire series, because as we go along, there are going to be some giveaways. And I will announce when it is later on, but this is actually going to be the giveaway. It's going to be the Happy Planner notes with the covers. As you